because society works like that. We are forced to interact with other people, but also because this is a deep need of human beings. We need to connect with other people. But when we are struggling with social anxiety, this can become very difficult. So let's talk about that today. Welcome back for a new episode of the playlist of social dynamic. But today is a special day because we are Saturday, and Saturday is Saturday chill. So that's a complex topic, and I don't want to rush through it. And so, generally speaking, when it's Saturday, I just want to make videos relaxedly, peacefully, talking what I have on my mind, trying to give value, answers, without stressing myself too much. And the subject of today is also related to that because social anxiety is about stress. When we are in social environment, we are stressed. And so this can be difficult. And so let's talk about that. And yes, if you have any question, don't hesitate to point in the comment or in the live chat and so on. And yeah, so let's get to it. Take a drink and let's have fun. Trying to solve our social anxiety. So, if you struggle with social anxiety, you may also find it very frustrating that most people don't. And so I'm right on the edge of that. I have kind of 1 foot in the two worlds, so I can I not necessarily struggle with social anxiety, but it stressed me a lot. And the fact that I'm not struggling with social anxiety to just interact with people is because I have worked tremendously on myself through meditation and so on to stay peaceful and calm in those situations. But so as I'm becoming more aware of what I feel, I realize that when I'm interacting with other human beings, I tend to repress my emotion, to not feel anything in order to just being normal. And so what I realize is I become more and more aware that actually I'm extremely under stress in those situations. And so I'm not someone that, and thanks to meditation actually, I'm not someone that is very stressed about anything. I'm really peaceful. I have a very peaceful mind and so on. But I realize that those situations make me stressed. And so I think I can understand if you struggle with social anxiety. If I take the sensation I have and I multiply by 5 or 10, I think that's okay. I can understand what you are going through when you are interacting with someone and that you are not even able to just talk and so on. So this will be the most extreme case of social anxiety. You just froze when you're in front of someone and you don't know what to say. So I can understand that. That's very difficult, highly stressful situation. And I think social anxiety is really something that we can be frustrated on because most people don't struggle with that. Most people are just interacting with other human beings, and for you that seems like they are doing it without any struggle, and where it's almost you are betting your life on, you're as stressed as if you were risking your life. And so yes, that's not something that is easy, and I understand where you're coming from. And so personally, something I realize is, okay, we may feel that way, but the more we want to avoid the situation, the tougher it's going to be in the future. So we need to ease ourselves into this situation, but also we need to understand our true nature, and our true nature is being stressed in social situations. So we need time alone. That's really important, because you don't want to force yourself every day into those social situations. And also something very important, your needs are as important as everybody else needs. And so if you're interacting with someone or you're in a relationship and you're struggling with social anxiety, and when you're interacting with that person, you're a little bit stressed, even though because you know that person maybe for a long time, you're more comfortable. That person needs to understand that you need time alone, because the very worst thing you can do if you struggle with social anxiety is to develop chronic stress. And so chronic stress is just you being in a constant state of stress. And so you need time alone in order to remove the cortisol, remove the hormone of stress that are flowing throughout your body, in order, first of all, to calm down, to collect your thoughts, and so on. So, and the deeper you're struggling with social anxiety, the more you will need that. And so that's the first aspect. Then we have also, okay, maybe if truly you're struggling to the point where you are not even able to talk, to interact, maybe there is deeper issue where you struggle to manage your own emotions. So that's going to be a first step for you. Meditation, relaxation exercise, learn those skills. Those are very important to being in peace with yourself, because then if you are able to find, okay, this, because if you are not able to understand what it is to be peaceful and relaxed, understand your body state, then when you are entering into interaction with people, you will not know if you're stressed or not, or what is happening in your body. So what meditation and relaxation is going to do is enable you to become aware of what it means to feel relaxed and peaceful in your mind. And that's very important, because then you will have a mental frame of reference where when you're out speaking with someone or interacting with people and so on, if at some point you feel really uncomfortable and so on, you can remember this sensation that it is to be relaxed, and so to calm you down and just collect your thoughts, then coming back to interact again. And so there is multiple exercises that you can do in NLP and so on. They call about anchors. So you can take whatever, something that you like, a stone or a pen, anything. And so or even some movement, like clapping your fingers or something just on your body and so on. Create some anchor where you're feeling relaxed, okay, and you're associating this movement, this object, to this feeling of being relaxed. And every time you are in a situation when you feel that things are getting out of control and you are getting stressed out and so on, you can use this anchor in order to collect your thoughts and come back to this peaceful and relaxed state. That can be something that you may want to implement. But as I said, first of all, this is about you practicing meditation and relaxation in order to become aware of this deep relaxation state. So we put aside, of course, for now, the social environment, but doing meditation and so on and relaxation will enable you for the other area of your life to be very relaxed and peaceful, and so you will spend all this other time tranquil in your mind. And then because you're tranquil in your mind and your body, then when you move on to interact with other human beings, you will be recharged in energy and being able to interact with them. And so, because this is that, if social interaction causes tremendous amount of stress, we need a lot of energy in order to handle those situations. And so that's why we need time alone. That's why we need those time to relax and recharge our battery. So when we are moving there, when we are getting out and interacting with people, we are full of energy, peaceful and relaxed, and we can interact with them easily. So what you need to understand is, first, before thinking about the actual interaction with your other human beings, you need to work on yourself to calm you down, being less sensitive to negative and stressful emotions. This is really important, and that you do with meditation and relaxation exercise. Then, once you get that done, once you are able to actually become less sensitive to negative emotion, and so I think Jordan Peterson is talking about neuroticism. So you can then focusing on those interactions. And so this is about baby steps, small steps at a time. Start with small talks. I already talked about earlier, but this is just about having, you need to reinforce in your mind that interaction with other human being is going to go well. Because this is that, if you think things are going to go wrong, that you may hurt other people's feelings, or I don't know, anything, or whatever your anxiety is about, you need to practice small interaction that actually reinforce the fact that your anxiety is not real. That is, maybe it can happen, but most of the time it won't. Oops, sorry, I just hit before making this video. Yeah, and so you need to then ease yourself into those social environments, social dynamics, progressively, small talks and so on, making you comfortable, and always stop before you start stressing out too much. You should not push yourself beyond your limit. There is time to push yourself beyond your limit, but actually if you struggle with social anxiety, just interacting with other human beings is already pushing your limit. So you just need to feel, okay, this is going well, it go well, I'm leaving. you try to keep the interaction short, to the point, and positive. Everything is going well, no problem, okay, I move on. And so, and as you will build more confidence that things are going well, that people are interacting with you and so on, because this is also that if you are not interacting with other human beings, you don't develop your social skills of speaking and so on. And so you need to progressively build that, become more comfortable with that. And so, for instance, a way, because the coronavirus, because I think everyone that don't have a bit of social anxiety and so on, I like spending time alone. So coronavirus lockdown were awesome. But what I realized is, by staying away from interacting with other human beings, I was losing progressively my skill of sharing, speaking, and explaining my thoughts. And that's what actually brought me to make this channel and continue and talking, doing live stream every day. This is a way for me to get my thoughts out, to to explain things. So when I'm interacting with other human beings, for me this is easy. I have built this habit of speaking, of telling what I think. And this is the issue. If you're struggling with social anxiety and you spend most of your time alone, and every time you get out and try to speak with people, you don't know what to say because you're not used to expressing your thoughts, this can be difficult. So I'm not telling you that you should start a YouTube channel and so on, or maybe you can do it and keep the video private. You can just try to explain your thought to yourself, speaking about different subjects that matters to you. Just to do it, just to practice speaking, practice sharing your thoughts and so on. And so when then you are going to interact with other human beings, this is going to be easier. So yes, and as those, so you're starting with baby steps, the Kaizen way, very small increment. And go watch my videos actually about small talks, about how to continue the conversation and so on. But so you need, once you took control of yourself, once you are less sensitive to those negative emotions, then you can work on that, progressively building your social skill and becoming more and more comfortable. And always remember that you do it and then you move back. You take time alone to recharge your batteries and so on. And this is something I become aware just today, because I spent the last few weeks really moving forward in my social life, trying to get to see more friends, family, and also dating a lot more. But I became aware that this was stressing me a lot. And so today I didn't have any date, no plan to see any friends, and I had a family dinner that was cancelled. And so I spent the day just chilling, relaxing, and not interacting. And then I realized, oh yeah, shit, I need that a lot. I need that a lot. Alone time, not thinking about other human beings, just thinking about me, and not stressing out about interacting with them. And so that's really important, because if you are in a relationship and so on, you want to be aware of your boundaries and your needs. And the reason is very simple, because if you're not aware of them, you cannot share them with other people. And if you cannot share them, people, without even knowing, they are not doing this on purpose, but they will pass on your boundaries. And so if you're struggling with social anxiety, you may struggle just to tell them that they are getting over your boundaries. And so that's why, first of all, is becoming aware, okay, I need time alone, I need time to recharge my batteries and so on, because interacting with other human beings is stressful for me. So you need to share that. Actually, I think about my father, because I can't remember the amount of time where he asked me, what are you doing today? And I'd say to him, nothing. And so he say, okay, so you are free to do something. And no, I plan to do nothing. Okay, I don't want to see anyone. I just want to chill. I just want to relax. Leave me alone. And so for people that are very extroverted, that want to always do things and so on, that want to interact with people, this is difficult for them to understand. But for you to live a life that you enjoy, to be able to get over your social anxiety, this is really important to get that across to the people that you care about, and also that should care about you. Because people that care about you will understand. And if they don't understand, that just means they don't care that much about you. And so they don't deserve your attention and or a place in your life. Because this is also that if you're struggling with social anxiety, you may also have a few friends, and so you're afraid that if you are stepping up for yourself, you may lose the few friends that you have. But not stepping up for yourself is the very best way to increase your anxiety, increase your stress when you are in those situations, because you are not respecting your needs. And so, as I said, there is a few needs. For each of us, it's different, but the main need that you need is probably time alone. And so, people need to understand that. And you can be honest, actually. Just tell them, I really enjoy spending time with you, but that's not easy for me. That's situations that stress me. So that's can be difficult to understand maybe for them, that you enjoy spending time with them, but this situation is stressing you out. So that can be a bit difficult to explain. But ultimately, if you're honest, and they will understand. And so then once you have explained that, if you say no, if at some point they ask, okay, do you want to come, and so on, and you say no, I need to spend time alone, they will understand what you mean. So yes, I think that's already a good overview. I would like more interaction in the chat, but my YouTube channel is still small. I don't have a lot of people that are watching. Because with more interaction in the chat, actually, with people that are struggling with those situations, because what I'm what I'm seeking about currently is just what I think and what I've experienced and so on. But that will be very interesting to see what you are struggling, and maybe some things that I missed and not talked about. So anyway, if you're watching that after the live stream, so just put in the comment. I will answer gladly, or even sorry. If I think this is a topic that your comment is something that need to be really dive deep into, probably I will make a video about it. So don't hesitate to leave a comment and so on. Yeah, I think that's it for today. So thanks you for watching, and I see you next time.